Good evening, you icy manoliths. Welcome to the EDH Brothers. And tonight is an exciting night because, well, we're playing a format I've played. And if you've followed me on other streams, I've guest starred on like One More Game MTG, EV Shine, Trying Casually, where we've played Pauper Commander. This is such a fun format that, I'm excited to play it. And all that. So we'll introduce the guest tonight. Of course, it's the usual suspects. We've got Caleb, the Glorious Wolfman.
Hey, how's it going, everyone? It's Caleb, aka Glorious Wolfman here. Excited to play some Pauper Commander. I've got Svella Ice Shaper. These guys have no idea what's in store. I've been keeping my deck list pretty private. But it's going to be a good, fun time. And my deck's title is a throwback to classic 1994 Magic the Gathering.
Nice. And of course, we've got Metal Nick.
What's up, everybody? I am so excited to be here and ready to rock and roll. Tonight, I'm going to be playing Arabella, Abandoned Doll. The deck is called Arabella Comes Home. That just seemed like a appropriate title. Spoiler alert for what movie might be the pick of the night later between the games here. But anyways, I'm very excited to. I thought this was a very cool commander. Actually got killed by this a couple of times playing Brawl on Arena. So when we talked about building Pauper, I said this is absolutely the deck I'm going to build. Truthfully, I might build the second version of this deck that is not Pauper because I just think this is actually a pretty fun commander to run. So I'm excited to see how it does tonight.
Well, I guess you'll have to get the showcase version for that one.
Yeah, I don't think there is a version of that. There is not. No.
Well, there isn't. Oh, lame. Okay, well, go get yourself an altered version.
I will.
I am playing Klein, Reclusive Painter. When the idea, so the little story, the original idea, Jared was going to be joining us tonight. And he had posed the deck building challenge of coming up with building a budget deck. And then I said, well, hold on, why don't we do a deck that is both legal in Pauper Commander and regular EDH? And so we all took to that idea and ran with it. As I said, I've played Pauper Commander. I know the format. I know the lines. So I kind of have the advantage in that respect as far as deck building goes. But Kalain, enter ETBs with the treasure token, and whenever I use treasure tokens to cast my creatures, they come in with an additional 1/1 counter. So it is Rakdos bullshit, as I like to, as has become a thing here. Now, a couple things with Pauper Commander. If you've never seen this format, we each start with 30 life. Commander damage in a multiplayer game is only 16 commander damage. If we were playing 1v1 with Pauper Commander decks, there is no commander damage and your life total starts at 25. Fun fact. So yeah, a lot of fun. There is links in the description for like the PDH Home Base and PDHREC. I definitely encourage you guys to check it out. This is a fun format. So on that note, Metal Nick, you'll get to start first. I felt because I've played Pauper Commander the most that I needed to be in last in the turn order. So we'll call that an executive decision.
All right. The random dude not being random. Love it. All right, here we go. All right. Well, we all ready to rock and roll?
Yep.
We are, and shout out to the people who have already commented. We got Pirate, aka Nick, and looks like Jalapeno Poppers.
Yeah, Jalapeno Poppers just started following us on Blue Sky. Thank you so much for that, and reposted the stream, so we appreciate it.
Awesome. Thank you.
Love it. All
right. Nick, get us going.
Let's do it. Okay, drawing for turn. Then I'm going to go ahead and get ready for this crazy start, guys. Here we go. All I'm going to play a Lorehold Campus. Tapped. Pass the turn.
Whoa. I'm going to need you to calm down there, sir. Okay, I'm about to make myself the enemy. I'm going to play a Rugged Highlands and gain a life.
Oh,
Pass the turn.
You son of a bitch.
All right. Well, I'm going to draw this magic card, and I'm going to
I can already
play
tell this format is going to be fun.
a mountain.
Whoa. Untapped land on the first turn?
Well, and I'm going to tap it to cast Impulsive Pilfer.
Whoa, I need you to slow down, please. That's basically a soul ring.
Pretty much, yeah. Because when it dies, I create a treasure token. So, boom. All right, let's go. Pass turn.
All right, let's have up your draw. I'm going to go ahead
Swan
and
in the chat
play
saying, I thought this was Pauper, not CEDH.
I'm going to play a Plains, and I'm going to go ahead and what the hell? I'm going to tap 2 and bring out Arabella. Why not? Turn 2 commander.
Sounds good.
What the?
Pass turn.
What the?
Way OP for this format. PDH panel, please ban. All right, I'm going to play a Jodi Offshoot. It is a 0/3 defender that has landfall. Whenever a land enters the battlefield, I gain a life.
What the hell?
And I'm going to play this Wooded Ridgeline. It enters tapped, and I gain a life. And I'll pass the turn.
Wow. All right, untap, upkeep draw. All right, let's do this. Let's play a swamp. Tap 2, cast Claim. When Claim ETBs, I'm going to make a treasure. And then I'm going to sack the treasure for a black. Cast Shambling Ghast. Because I used a treasure to do that, Shambling Ghast gets a +1/+1 counter.
This commander's pretty good.
Uh-huh. All right. It's a 0/3. I don't think I can get through that. What to do? You know what? I'm going to move to combat, and I'll just do turn order. I'm going to swing the Impulsive Pilfer at Nick.
Okay, it's a 1/1.
Yep.
All right. Do you have any mana at your turn?
No, but if it dies, I will.
Okay. You know what? I'll be generous. I'll just take the 1.
I mean, it's not what I wanted, but sure. Go ahead, pass turn.
All right.
Nick, Pirate, if I get mana tithes, I'm going to be real upset.
I am not running mana ties, so you don't have to worry about me.
All right. I'm going to play a mountain, and then
Is mana tithes under the common?
Yes,
I'm going to go ahead and tap 3 to play
is.
Inspiring Overseer. And when this creature enters, you gain 1 life, and you draw a card.
Okay, what the
I'll gain
hell's
a
with
life.
this life gain shit?
I'll draw a card.
Flying and card draw?
Yep. And
Oh,
then,
man.
Caleb, I'm going to swing at you with Arabella for 1. That's going to trigger Arabella. You guys are going to lose 2 life, and I'm going to gain 2 life.
Is it 2
I
or
will
1?
block with my 0/3.
It's only 1. Because it's each when it... Wait, hold on. Oh, never mind.
When Arabella deals damage, yep.
My bad. Disregard.
Yep, it's all good. Cool. Pass the turn.
They bounce off of each other as is intended. Draw this card. I'll play a snow-covered forest as my land for turn. Had to go with the snow basics because
Of course.
Stella. I think I would like to ramp a little bit with a Gruul Signet.
Nice.
And then I would like to tap this for a red and a green and cast a Bamboo Grove Archer. It is a 3/3 with Defender and Reach. and then it has a channel ability that's irrelevant.
Okay.
Suck it, Flyer, and I'll pass the turn.
Gentlemen, I'm so sorry I do have to step away for one moment. I sincerely apologize to the group and to the viewers. Josh, I will let you take action, and if you swing at me, no blocks. All right?
Sweet.
Thanks.
All right. Well,
Josh has got a free attack on Nick.
Damn right I do. All right, I'm going to play a swamp.
Oh, also, I gained a life from Jotty Offshoot. I played a land.
All right, first I'm going to tap said swamp for Wayfarer's Bauble.
Ooh, that's a good one.
And then I'm going to tap 2, and I'm going to artifact land cycle Sojourner's Companion.
Sounds good. While you're doing that, so if anyone's familiar with the channel, Commander's Quarters with Mitch, I don't know if he's single-handedly responsible for it, but there was a point where Wayfarer's Bauble got so expensive because it became so popular in Casual Commander that he could actually no longer put it in his decks because it was above the budget. And so once it dropped down, he got really excited and he could do back to the, first up, there's Wayfarer's Bauble.
So I remember it was when Wayfarer's Bauble ended up being added to the list for set boosters, and everybody, myself included, actually started messaging him saying, Wayfarer's Bauble's been reprinted.
Nice. For me, it was when it was in Baldur's Gate is when I noticed that I'm like, oh, hey, which, I mean, it's perfect for that set.
Yeah.
Honestly, that set got a lot of crap because it was Commander Legends and, it's more D&D based, but that set had some absolute bangers in it.
Oh, yeah.
Besides just the Ancient Dragons, I mean, and Menskinbu, who we, love. Or at least I love. But
yeah, be careful about this Wii business.
Well, and I love even though I've never built a deck around them, I always want to. I love the concept of the backgrounds where it's like it's kind of like a partner commander, but it still allows you to play a 2-color deck because they're all monocolor, but they're all really cool. Like
so, I'm actually building
Abdel Adrian Candlekeep Sage deck is pretty cool.
So I'm actually building
Sorry about that.
Demir background deck, and I'm going kind of the pre-con route where you'll have choices of who you'd want to run as your commander. So once I have that deck list done, I will definitely share it for everybody else. All right.
Sweet.
All
right. Move to combat. Oh, so Nick, just to catch you up to speed, I played a bauble.
Yep.
And then I did an artifact land cycle to get my Drossfire Bridge.
Okay.
Oh, that actually goes in my hand, not on the battlefield. Okay. Wishful thinking.
Yep. Shout out to Menskinbu, one of my favorite. I don't want to think. I just want to be a Timmy Commanders.
All right, let's move to combat. Shambling Gas will come at Nick, and Impulsive Pilfer is coming at Caleb.
I would like to continue denying you the right for a treasure, and I'm going to block with Jotty Offshoot.
Damn you.
All right. And Shambling Gas is coming at me. Is that correct?
Correct, yep. And that's a 2-2.
2-2. Yeah, no, I'll take 2. That's fine.
Okay. All right, cool. Pass turn.
Cool. Zap, upkeep, draw. Cool. All right, I'm going to play a mountain. Then I'm going to tap 3 for a Boros Locket. And then I will tap 1 and 2 for Fear of Surveillance. It's an enchantment creature nightmare with vigilance. Whenever Fear of Surveillance attacks, surveil 1, look at the top card of your library. You may put it into your graveyard. All right, cool. Then I will move to combat. And Josh, I will swing at you with Arabella. Everybody loses 3 and I gain 3.
Gross.
I'm already disliking her. So she's a 1/3.
Correct.
I will block with Kalain, and they will just bounce because Kalain is a 1/2.
Bing, bing. All right. Fast turn.
All right, untap, upkeep, no abilities. Draw this Magic the Gathering card. Okay, that's not bad. Play my land. Actually, do I? Yeah, I'll play my land for turn. I'll gain a life. I have so much mana.
Hashtag first world problem.
Yeah, I'm gonna filter in for a red and a green. I'm gonna use the green to cast. Actually, I'll put in one more. Yeah, I like this better. So I have 3 mana, and I'm gonna cast Spela or Spella. So Spella is a 2/4, tap 3, create a colorless snow artifact token named Icy Manolith with tap, add 1 mana of any color, and then I can pay 6 red, green to look at the top 4 cards of my library. I may cast one of them without paying its mana cost. Put the rest on the bottom in random order. That in this deck is effectively flavor text. If I'm doing that, then
you're not doing anything.
Yeah, well, I'm at a, I'm having a rough time. Then I'm going to play a Tender Wall. It's a 0/3 defender that I can sacrifice to add 2 red, or I can pay a red and have it deal 2 damage to target creature it is blocking.
Okay,
But
this deck is gross already.
Then I'm going to play a Portcullis Vine. Portcullis Vine is a 0/3 defender with tap, or pay 2, tap, sacrifice a creature with defender, draw a card. Walls, baby. Go ahead.
All right, untap, upkeep, draw. All right, I will play said artifact land, and I think, yeah, let's do this because I think it'll be funny. I'm going to pay 1, pay a black, and I'm going to cast Disciple of the Vault. So Disciple of the Vault says, whenever an artifact is put into a graveyard from play, I may have target opponent lose a life.
All right.
I will.
It's a little scary. It's actually banned in regular Pauper.
Yep. I'm going to tap 2. I'm going to sack the bauble.
Okay.
To go find a basic land and put it in the battlefield. That will trigger Disciple of the Vault. And Nick, go ahead and take 1.
I figured.
I will get this mountain.
My 1 life a turn is not being able to compete with your multiple life a turn, apparently.
Right. Alrighty. I need to. Yeah, we're gonna go to combat. And you and those damn walls.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Nick, I'm gonna
shout out to anyone who's already figured out what my 1994 Magic theme is. Or follows me on Moxfield to know what the name of the deck is.
Big dumb
How
walls.
much am I taking?
I've got 3 coming at your dome.
Taking 3.
Damn it. Pass turn.
You will never. That I will die to the impulsive pilfer before I let it through, or before I give you a treasure.
All right, I'm going to play a Ash Barrens.
That's a good one.
Then I'm going to go ahead and tap 1, 2, 3, 4 for Gallant Cavalry. It's a 2/2 with Vigilance, and when it enters the battlefield, I make it 2/2 Knight with Vigilance.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, that card's really good.
Then I'm going to tap 1 to play Healer's Hawk.
God.
It's flying
Okay.
1/1 with lifelink. And then I'm going to go ahead and Josh, I'm going to swing Arabella at you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Everybody loses 6 life. I gain 6 life.
All right, so Caleb, Nick's the problem.
Yep. And I'm playing walls, so
Yeah, I'll block with Kalane.
All right. Bing. Like a football off a goalpost.
That's a doink if I've ever heard one.
And I pass the turn.
all right, untap, upkeep, nothing. I will draw a card.
So, Nick, what you're saying is you're enjoying this deck a lot.
I mean, it's kind of fun because I'm just like, yeah, go ahead and hit me. That's fine. But no harm. I mean, granted, once someone gets like a giant ass Hydra out or something, I'm scared. But I don't know that Caleb has any of those in his deck.
I do not. Hydra's not super prevalent in 1994.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm gonna represent this Icy Manolith token with this sweet blue sleeve. So I was telling Josh this earlier. I have and I think Nick, you were here for it too, but I have my Infinite tokens. But my friend who sent them to me bought them for my birthday in 2024 and remembered to send them to me before my birthday 2025, but didn't. But she's like, the marker dried out, and I forgot to get a marker. She had given me advance notice of this, and so I dropped the ball on that one. I apologize, everyone. So as of next week, I will have. I already ordered them. They're on their way. I got them in multiple colors. So I'm going to tap 3, and I'm going to play an Axebane Guardian. So Axebane Guardian is a 0/3 defender, shocker, and it can tap to add 1 mana or add X mana of any combination of colors, where X is the number of creatures with defender I control.
Gross.
Right.
Pass the turn. Couldn't attack if I wanted to.
Okay.
He's just gonna hide behind his walls.
Yeah.
That's why Arabella is gonna burn him down.
Whoa.
So what I'm hearing is you're like, I'm sitting here like the people, and you're like trying to break through my walls.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
It's not cool, man.
I'm gonna pay 3. I'm gonna cast Bonder's Ornament. Funny enough, another card that's banned in regular Pauper.
Dim Dome Trees.
Yeah, dumb trees.
Yeah, is everyone running Bonder's Ornament? I know I am.
No, I didn't know about this card.
Okay. I literally, when I was doing my basically my Scryfall searches, I looked for mana rocks that were legal in the format, and saw this one. I'm like, oh, it has card draw attached to it, and I thought maybe, just maybe, no one else would know about this card, and I could get away with just being me drawing a card.
Let's see. Choices. Well, let's continue on as much as I can. Nick, coming to you for 3.
Taking 3.
I just gotta slow you down somewhat. It's fine.
Yep.
Cool. Yeah, pass turn.
Untap. Upkeep.
We're gonna die to this arrow.
On your upkeep.
Oh,
Yeah. I am gonna pay 2.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna cast a Braid targeting Arabella. Doing
that's
3
fair.
damage to her.
All right, she goes to command zone.
I didn't realize about Braid was legal in the format.
Yep.
Nice.
It is.
That's one of my favorite things about playing this format, is all the cards that I'm like, wait, that's legal here?
All right, so I will play Rust Veil Bridge tapped.
Probably be playing a Braid then.
I'm going to play 2 to play 3-tree mascot. It's a changeling, and I can pay 1, add 1 mana of any color, activate only once each turn.
Oh,
And
sweet.
then I'm going to pay 3 more to play Gutter Snipe.
Oh shit.
Yeah, make sure to post that list in the chat. I'm sure a lot of people would like to see that.
Yeah.
Jalapeno Poppers just released the top mana rocks in PDH.
Yeah, we will definitely be following them for sure.
All right, and then let's see. So Josh, you got a 1/1 2/2. So Josh, I'm going to swing Healer's Hawk, Inspiring Overseer, and Fear of Surveillance at you. So that's a 1/1 flyer, a 2/1 flyer, and a 2/2 on the ground with Vigilance. When that attacks, I get to surveil 1. I'm going to leave
And
that
Nick,
on
you
top.
said you played Gutter Snipe and
Yeah.
3-tree mascot. Yep.
thank you.
Yep.
I just want to make sure
And-
spell table pulled it up right.
Oh, yep. No worries. So,
yeah,
all right.
because
So
when I pulled it up, it was like Aura of Silence. I'm like, that's not an Aura of Silence. I'll just take the 5.
all right.
Okay.
And that's it. I pass the turn.
All right. Untap. What am I doing with my life?
What are you
Sweet.
doing with your life?
Well, first thing I think I'm going to do.
He's hiding
It's
behind his
activate the-
trees.
Yes, I am actually hiding behind my trees. No, I think I'm going to do it this way. I'm going to pay 2, play an Overgrown Battlement. Now, this one is a 0/4 defender that adds 1 green for every defender I control.
Oh my hell.
I would like to add 6 mana in a combination of 3 red and 3 green, please.
Resolves.
Okay. It's mana ability couldn't be responded to anyway.
I know.
I'm going to cast big Score using 4 of that mana. As an additional cost, I have to discard a card. I'm going to discard this Kadama's Reach. I draw 2 cards and make 2 treasures.
Are you sure that's not Pirate's Pillage?
Yeah, that one. I run all of them. They all do the same thing. Unexpected Windfalls are out there too.
That's true.
So I'm going to make my 2 treasures.
Now, if you sack him, I'll target Nick with Disciple of the Vault.
There's a distinct possibility I get sacked. So I still have 2 green and 1 red and 1 green.
And Jalapeno Poppers, yes. Metal Nick and I are in Utah. Hit us up later. We could figure something out. That'd be fun to meet up.
Absolutely.
I'm going to use one of the red to filter into this to activate Svela. Make another Icy Manolith. So, yeah, I should have 1 green left over. And I'm just going to dump my entire hand. So, using that 1 and then these 2. No, actually, I don't think I have to tap this. So I had 1 red floating. Or no, I had 1 green floating. So I do have to tap this because I need red. Yeah, no, that'll actually work. So there's red, and then use the green floating for Wall of Fire. It is a 0/5 defender with Fire Breathing. And then tap the other one for red for Spear Spewer.
Oh, boy.
It is a 0/2 defender that has tap and deal 1 damage to each player.
Sweet.
I passed the turn.
This is so gross. I love everything about it. All right. Untap, upkeep, draw. You know what, Caleb? You think you're the only one that can play walls?
No,
I'm gonna-
I figured there's probably quite a few in this format, but
How about a crashing drawbridge? Suck it, Trebek.
that's a good one. Wait. Defender I control. Damn. Just had to make sure. You might be giving me extra mana here.
I'm going to tap 4, tap the Bonner's Ornament to draw a card. Since you do not control one. Yoink!
Yeah, unfortunately, jalapeno poppers. I'm the primary EDH Brothers member on this stream, not located in Utah, but I'd love to see these two working collabing with you.
Let's see. I have not played a land for turn.
I'm in Oklahoma.
I'm going to play a swamp. Right. You know what? Screw it. Caleb's coming at you for 3.
I see. So you have a 2/2 and a 1/1?
Uh-huh.
Okay. I'll block your 2/2 with my 3/3.
Okay.
And I'll block your 1/1 with my 0/5.
Okay. So the 2/2 will die.
Yes, it will.
Woohoo!
Please enjoy.
When that dies, I have a choice. Now, I think that the Healer's Hawk needs to die. So I'm going to elect to give Healer's Hawk -1/-1.
Okay.
Not going to lie, I thought he was going to do it to his own Impulsive Pelfer. I really did.
I thought about it. But Shambling Gas says target creature and opponent controls. So.
Yeah, that would do it.
Cool. Yeah, pass the turn.
Okay. Tap upkeep, draw. All right, I'm going to pay 4 to bring in Arabella. Then I'm going to pay 3 to bring in Hardened Escort. It's a 2/4 human soldier. Whenever Hardened Escort attacks, another target creature you control gets +1/+0 and gains indestructible until end of turn.
Gross.
Wow. Nice.
Yep. So then I'm going to go ahead and move to combat. And Josh, I'm going to swing at you with Inspiring Overseer, Fear of Surveillance, Gallant Cavalry, and my 2/2 Knight. So it's 3 2/2s coming at you on the ground, all with Vigilance, 1/2/1 coming at you through the air.
Okay. So
When Fear of Surveillance attacks, I do get to scry 1. I will keep that on top. And I will,
So the 2 I can't block from the air. I will. You said it's a 2/2.
It's 3 2/2s, all with Vigilance.
Okay. I will block one of the 2/2s with my 0/4 defender, and then take the other 4.
All right.
Cool.
Pass turn.
All right.
Come on, Walls. The life game, the Arabella deck is becoming a nightmare. No pun intended.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Well, that's not exactly what I wanted. Well, let's see. 2. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm gonna make 8 red, 4 red, 4 green, and I'm going to activate for the big ability because.
Why not?
Oh, you said you'd never do it.
I said unless I'm in dire straits, and I'm in dire straits. The card in my hand is a land.
Oh, for you.
So what you're really saying is your Friday night group needs to all build Pauper Commander decks.
Absolutely. Yeah,
Dread Pirate, you've heard it.
He's already well aware. Oh, this is kind of funny.
Another wall? Shocker.
Not quite. It's funny, but I don't think I should do it. Because it just doesn't benefit me, right? Because I can't do anything with that. I guess I could get something. Yeah. No, what I was thinking about doing is casting this sweet portal card I didn't know existed until I saw it played by one Benjamin Wheeler from Loading Ready Run, Mobilize, which says untap all of your creatures.
Oh.
So, and I get to cast it for free, so I just get to do it again, and I can add a bunch of mana with this. But it's not really getting me anywhere. So instead, I'm going to cast this Lobber Crew. It is a 0/4 defender with tap and deal 1 damage to each opponent.
Oh.
All right.
I'm actually I'm gonna hold this land in my hands so you all know what it is in case I draw another Pirate's Pillage like effect. And I'm just gonna pass the turn sitting behind my walls.
Okay.
I have fortified the village.
Just make sure you don't do anything that would, get you caught doing. Yeah. Anywho, draw. Okay. Yep. Mm-hmm. I'm going to pay 1. So 1 in a black. I'm going to cast Deadly Dispute. I'm going to sacrifice the Impulsive Pilfer to draw 2 cards and make a treasure.
Nice.
You got it.
Yep, I think this would be funny. Let's do it.
I mean, that's all this is right now.
So I'm going to cast 1 in the black to cast Demonic Gifts targeting Kalain. So until end of turn, this creature gets +2/+0 and gains whenever this creature dies. Return it to the battlefield under its owner's control.
Okay.
And then I'm going to... Do I have enough mana for this? Yes, I do. 1 and a red. I'm going to cast Sudden Breakthrough, targeting Kalain, giving it +2/+0 and gains first strike till end of turn. Create a treasure token. So now Kalain is a 5/2 with first strike, and when it dies, come back. I'm going to move to combat, and Nick, I'm going to swing at you with Kalain. 5/2.
For how much?
5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That is commander damage, so just keep that in mind.
Yeah, I know. That's cool.
And then, second main, 1 and a red. I'm going to cast Fling, and I'm going to fling Kalain, sacrifice, and I'm going to fling Kalain at Caleb's face for 5.
Not Arabella?
Nope.
Okay.
I had to go over the trees by flinging Kalain over the trees.
I have reach. I can block that.
Well, too bad you didn't. When Kalain dies, she will come back because of Demonic Gift and create another treasure token.
Sweet.
Pass turn.
I hope you have removal for Arabella, because if not, he swings and you die.
Cards in hand, Josh?
I am hellbent.
Then no.
Let's see. Just got to think here for a second.
Hey, I thought that was a pretty fun turn. Thank you very much. The fact that mana to do all that was great.
I'm 1 short of doing as much as I want to do, but I'm gonna do this because it's gonna be fun. So I'm gonna pay 4, and I'm gonna play Tectonic Rift. I'm gonna destroy target land, which Caleb, I'm gonna blow up your Stone Mountain.
My snow mountain, you say?
Yes, your snowy
I'm gonna
mountain.
float a red.
But here's the funny part: creatures without flying can't block this turn.
Oh,
Then I'm gonna and by the way, Gutter Snipe, that's a sorcery, so Gutter Snipe deals 2 damage to each of you. And then I'm going to swing out with everything I have at Caleb. He can't block anything unless you have anything with flying. And you're all going to lose 1, 2, 3,
Nope.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You all lose 8 life. I gain 8 life.
with that trigger on the stack, I'm going to sacrifice the 4 treasures. 4 Disciple the Vault triggers. I'm going to ping you for 4.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay.
And then pass priority. I did.
Yeah, I also die.
Yep. I think that's the game.
Yeah.
I am quite the dead.
A hard Escort's attack, and I should have declared it, but I gave Arabella indestructible. So.
Yeah.
All right. There we go.
Well, that was a quick game. And you know what that means? We could just jump right into game 2.
Yeah. I would like to talk about the theme of my deck, since obviously there's walls going on.
93, 94 walls.
No. So I saw the other part of this deck. This deck is called Build Your Own Channel Fireball.
Oh. Okay, that's cool. Yeah.
So I am trying to use the advantage of Axebane Guardian and Overgrown Battlement to try to cast the biggest fireball possible. And since fireball can actually multi-target, attempt to kill the people at the table. There's no infinite combos. There's no freed from the real for the Axebane Guardian because I'm not playing blue. I've definitely got some improvements to make on this deck too. There are a lot more board wipes that I didn't realize were legal in this format, which would not affect my walls. So definitely need to add some of those. But yeah, I put this together, by the way, in 2 hours on a Friday. So
nice. And
it was just me sitting there with my phone.
Jalapeno Poppers, thanks so much for tuning in. We definitely appreciate it. Yeah, hit us up on Twitter, and we'll get something scheduled. That'd be fun.
Absolutely, be awesome.
All right, so now that we know Nick is effectively the threat.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
I didn't build this deck completely devoid of removal, obviously, but I didn't see any of it. So
I don't know what you're talking about. I mean, it's just a doll, guys. It's just a doll.
Yeah, based on any horror movie, what doll isn't possessed and evil and something you want to lock in a chest and bury deep into the ground?
I mean, good point. And I think that's a great segue into our movie pick of today. Which my movie pick is 2014's Annabelle. This was the first offshoot of the Conjuring franchise, which I'm actually a huge fan of. I can't say that about a lot of modern horror franchises. There are some great modern horror films. It's just I think a lot of the franchises can get a little tired, a little long in the tooth. I think the Conjuring's been very, very consistent. Certainly some entries better than others. Annabelle honestly wasn't the strongest entry. In fact, the second film, recalling Annabelle's origins, was certainly a little bit stronger, but this one, directed by John R. Leonetti, tells sort of a good story, at least of you'll find out how Annabelle made her way to the Warrens that everyone is so so familiar with from the first film. But totally recommend it. There is no doubt in my mind that Arabella obviously was clearly inspired by Annabelle, and in actuality, as Annabelle is a real doll, Arabella actually looks more like the real Annabelle, which is actually just a Raggedy Ann doll, as opposed to the creepy ass doll that was used in the film Annabelle, which I'm pretty sure was inspired by the design of the third entry. I think it was like I can't remember what the name of the entry is escaping me, from the movie Black Sabbath, directed by Mario Bava. Yes, that is the movie the band Black Sabbath took their name from. But the dead old woman in the end of that film looks so much like Annabelle. I swear they were inspired by that for her design. So there you go, Annabelle. Check it out. It's awesome.
Nice. Well, now that I have
right.
to, having the usual camera issues.
Yeah, I have my opening hand whenever we're ready to go.
All right.
I was just trying to give it a good shuffle rather than redial, but I did shuffle it many times, everyone. I'm even going to give it a little cut there. So there it is. So if I draw some of the same cards, I apologize.
It's bound to happen. That's very nice. Yeah.
All right. Let's see.
I actually have none of the same cards in my opening hand, except, my snow-covered base.
I had only one land. So I had to take a mulligan.
I think we just got hit with is that a spam
Probably.
thing in the in the Twitch chat? I was like, I don't know what this is.
Right? Jeez. Bots, I just wanted to play Magic, not deal with your garbage.
All right, let me know when everyone is good.
Yep. Give me just a hot second here. I think
I have a fun card in my hand, Nick, that is a wall that I think you will appreciate, because I don't know if you've ever seen it before.
I don't know.
It's from the original Innistrad block.
Ah, okay. Which one's that?
It's called Grave Bramble. It's a 3/4 defender with protection from zombies.
Ooh, I like it.
The flavor text is nature abhors a zombie.
okay. I will.
The art is really cool. It's like just like got the giant moon in the background, and
I mean, Shambling Ghast is a zombie.
that's true.
I mean, you could probably put together a Pauper zombie commander deck. I'm sure you could.
Oh, absolutely. And I think, isn't Narfi King of Betrayal an uncommon too?
Yes, sir.
Now, granted, one thing to note for the people watching who haven't played this format, any uncommon can be your commander.
Correct.
Any uncommon creature. We specifically chose, like Josh said at the beginning of the stream, to do ones that were legendary, so these would also be legal in traditional commander. But if you wanted to play a zombie deck with Diagraph Captain as your commander, you could absolutely do that in Pauper.
Or Obsessive Stitcher.
Yeah, I don't know that one. I was just trying to think of a black-blue one.
So Obsessive Stitcher. Here, I'll bring her up on.
Oh yeah, draw a card, then discard a card. Pay 4, sacrifice it, return target creature from your graveyard to the battlefield.
Yep,
that's a good one.
It's a human wizard, but if you're looking for that zombie flavor, yeah, solid commander that would work. Some of the heavy hitters within Pauper Commander, as far as commanders go, Sir Conrad the Grim is gnarly. Obviously, Tatiova Benthic Druid.
Yeah.
Let's see. Sorry, I had to mulligan again because apparently my deck does not like me. Third Path Iconoclast is another good one. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, create a 1/1 soldier artifact creature token. Soul Herder is another good one.
Hey, Nick, I can build blue-white blink in this format.
Oh God!
Mayhem Devil.
All right, we ready to go?
No, not yet. I just want you to sit and think about it. What else? Ooh, Satyr Enchanter. Whenever you cast an enchantment spell, draw a card. 1 green-white for a 2/2 Satyr Druid. So you could build your enchantment deck there, Nick.
I think that I'm going to stay away from building any more enchantment decks for a little while after last week.
Thank you. I mean, you can make a Gary deck, Grey Merchant of Asphodel.
Well, that's a common.
Yeah.
It was also upshift. It was shifted into uncommon.
Oh, was it? Okay, I was like, because I
So-
play that one in my mono black pauper deck.
Yeah.
Like I actually have a 60 card pauper deck. I played it against Nick several times.
Yep. I have one too. But yeah, so Gary would work. So if you want to lose more friends, that's the way to do it.
That's the way to go.
Wither Bloom Apprentice.
Yeah. That's a good one.
No
No Chain of Smog in the format, but
no. All these cards that I'm naming are also you can also find on PDHREC. So definitely check it out. Oh yeah, shout out to the Nick. Talk about your sleeves because we've got the creator of AI Armor sleeves in the chat.
Well, thank you very much. Yes, I picked these up over Amazon. I thought it would be a great way to enjoy this. I've always absolutely loved the artwork with this. I think the artwork you guys are putting on the sleeves are amazing. They shuffle great. They feel great. Definitely would love to check some more out for sure. And hoping to maybe if the finances flow right, I'm gonna sleeve up my league deck this upcoming season with I guess it'd be Esper, I think, are my colors on that one. Esper sleeves and hopefully a matching deck box. So I'm gonna bling it out with AI armor because I think your guys' stuff is really cool. So thank you so much, Cameron. Appreciate it.
So
I need
show
to
you
check
all,
those guys out. I haven't tried them yet.
these are my Gandalf holding the Black Lotus. Absolutely love
nice.
them. And this is on my Frodo deck. So
Yeah, I'm looking at them right now, and I just found this art that I'm like, I have to pick this up.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh,
no,
there you go.
their art is fantastic. We love AI armor. So
And textured sleeves coming. So that sounds awesome.
Ooh.
Can't wait for that.
All right, I am now officially ready. So
Cool.
Let's rock and roll.
Draw. I'm gonna start off with a bristling backwoods.
Correction, it's not Gandalf. It's just a wizard. We don't need to get
Gandalf. Nick, I'm dealing you a damage.
Okay.
I'm taking a damage for that.
Yeah, it's one of the outlaws' deserts.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Well, okay. I'll be sure to take my life back from you later.
Oh, okay.
I'm sure you will, champ. I'm sure.
And it's not Gandalf, but every single wizard is practically inspired by Gandalf. So.
Go ahead.
All right.
Like I said, it's legally distinct Gandalf.
Yeah.
I will draw this magic card. I will play a Drawsfire Bridge and pass turn.
All right.
There is a reason I'm actually running desert cards, by the way, because I have a few in here.
I'm gonna play this mountain, and now here comes Godzilla with one L for copyright reasons. Pass turn.
Godzilla.
Draw. Let's go. I'm gonna play a. What am I playing here? I have so many options. I'm gonna play a snow-covered forest into an arcane signet, and I'll pass.
Okay, Gruul doing Gruul things. That's cool. All right. I'm gonna play this swamp. And do the same thing. Cast Colleen. Make a treasure. Pass turn.
All right. Draw a turn. Play a plains. Tap 2 and play Arabella. Pass turn.
Ugh, so it begins.
So it does.
Cameron says his wife plays Annabella. She becomes the target very fast. Yeah, we can see that. Nick has made that very clear.
How do I want to do this? I think it's better if I do it this way. I'm going to play Floriferous Vine Wall. 0/2 defender. When it enters, look at the top 6 cards of your library. May reveal a land from among them and put it into my hand. Put the rest of the bottom in a random order. I'm going to get this snow-covered mountain.
Scryfall said that was a plains. Or spell table. Words, hard.
I'm going to play said snow-covered mountain. Then I'm going to tap that for a green. And I would like to pick your poison and have each opponent sacrifice an artifact, please.
I'll suck the treasure.
Oh, shit. She's an artifact creature. Damn it. You asshole.
I'll pass the turn.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Let's play a swamp. Tap for an impulsive pilfer. Tap 2, Horde Robber. Whenever Horde Robber deals combat damage to a player, create a treasure token. And because I know the pain is coming, swing Colleen at Nick for 1.
Okay.
And then I will pass the turn.
It's 1 commander. All right. Cool. Tap, upkeep, draw. God. Mountain. I'm going to go ahead and... I'll pay 2 to play Marble Diamond. Enters the battlefield tapped.
Yep.
Pass turn.
Let's draw. Man, I was just thinking about you, and I was hoping you'd show up one of these days. I'm going to play a card called Desert.
Oh.
Shout out to Tanner for finding a foil one in our collection. So it taps to add a colorless. It is also a desert. Or it taps to deal 1 damage to target attacking creature. Play this ability only during the end of combat step. So after the creature has dealt damage to you, you can hurt it.
Oh.
It's a very interesting card. So I'm going to pay 3. Play Bonder's Ornament.
Hey.
Tap that. Yep, there's mine. And then I'm going to tap this for green. I need to retap that, by the way. There we go. Tap not like a donkey. So green, and play a Grave Bramble, which was the one I was telling Nick about earlier. It is a 3/4 defender with protection from zombies.
All right, there we go.
I will decline to move to combat. I will move through combat. Fast turn. Wizards, please downshift Rolling Stones.
No.
To combat and High Alerts. I need both of those cards.
No, you don't. Let's play a swamp.
I will 100% make this a 4-color deck. if I can play Rolling Stones in high market. Fusion Elemental will be my command.
Let's see. Let's do this. Let's move to combat. And since shields are down, Nick, I'm going to swing the Horde Robber at you for 1.
Okay, you're gonna take 1.
Cool. When Horde Robber deals combat damage, I will make a treasure token. Cool. Second main. I will pay 3 to cast Infernal Pet. So whenever I cast my second spell each turn, put a 1/1 counter on Infernal Pet, and it gains flying until end of turn. I will then tap the Drawsfire Bridge, sack the treasure token for blue, cast Ornithopter of Paradise. Because a treasure token was used, Ornithopter of Paradise gets a 1/1 counter. That is also my second spell. Infernal Pet will also get a 1/1 counter. And then I will pass the turn.
Tap, upkeep, draw. Okay. Screw it. Tap 4, bring out Arabella. We'll see if she lives. Pass turn.
I currently have no removal for her. That was just a funny play I could do because it hit both you and Josh. Draw.
That's fair. That's
Okay.
totally fair.
Okay. Play a snow-covered mountain. I'm going to cast 3 visits, but while I'm in my deck, I would also like to search for a defender with, so this is a 0/4 cost, 1/3 defender. When Shield Wall Sentinel enters the battlefield, search your library for a card with defender and put it into my hand. So I'm just kind of shortcutting here. So I'm going to find, for my forest card, I'm going to get...
Oh, the mini-me is watching. How nice.
Let's see. What am I know what I'm going to get with the defender search. And it's not one you've seen. It's actually the card that inspired me to build this deck because I didn't know it was printed at common, but I've always wanted to play the card. I will. Okay. So I'm going to get the tapped Dominaria United, or I'm going to get the snow tapped land because it's cooler. Yeah, I don't have that one to play yet. And then I somehow managed to pass both the cards that I wanted to get.
It happens.
Yeah, new deck. Not familiar with art. Still learning everything. So there's that one. And where are you? So there's the snow-covered land that I'm getting. And I'm going to get... Maybe I just didn't include it in my deck, even though I know it's in here. There it is. It's 5th from the bottom. Just didn't see it. I'm going to get the card Vent Sentinel. So it is a 2/4 defender for 4 mana that says pay 2, 1 red and 1, tap it, deal damage to target player or planeswalker equal to the number of defenders you control.
Ew.
Whew.
Right. The whole reason I built this deck.
All right.
Oh, okay.
So it goes to my hand. It does not go into play. And I am going to pass the turn with 2 cards in hand.
All right.
And I've got to step away for like a minute and a half here at most. So
He can't declare blockers. His shields are down. Swing, Josh, swing.
That's not how that works. They're literally. I can only be shields up.
I'm going to play Polluted Mire. It's going to come in tapped. Right. I don't like that. So, I'm going to pay 4. I'm going to cast Terminal Agony and I'm going to target the Vent Sentinel.
It's not in play.
Oh, damn it!
Guess you got to hold on to that.
Yep. Well, now you know I have removal. Okay, well, in the meantime, I will tap. So, tap 3. I'm going to transmute Brain Spoil. Let's go find a 5-drop.
All right.
So terminal agony, you'd say.
Yes.
Just something to
back,
look forward
by the
to.
We figured.
Yeah. But make sure this is what I want. Oh, I forgot I put that card in here.
Well, he's searching for that. Caleb, you got to check out the for the food deck. You got to check out the proxies of Academy manufacturer I got, which is Feanor,
Oh, nice.
Nildorian Craftsman. And granted, I need to make sure I select the English version next time, but Guillaume is Bert the Troll. So
What language did you get it in? French?
I think it's maybe German, I think.
Okay.
So big das English match, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's German.
Yeah, that sounds German. The pirates
It
still in
was-
chat.
Yeah.
So
that was right. That was right next to it. So next proxy order, I'll get the English version, but still.
all right, so
I
the
had to
card
keep it on
I
theme.
transmuted for is going to be Grey Merchant of Asphodel.
Oh shit! All right.
I mean, I need some more black pips, but don't you worry. It's fine.
Yep.
Nothing.
So
else-
Josh is allowed to play with his toy, but I'm not allowed to play with mine. This seems fair.
Correct. And let's see. I'm going to move to combat and swing at Caleb with the Ornithopter of Paradise for 1.
Love it.
It's about sending a
I take one.
message. Yeah, Cameron, that would be a blast to have you on.
Too, man. Yeah, dude, we'd love to do that.
That'd be great. Yeah.
Cool. That's all I can do for now. Pass the turn.
All right.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna pick up those sleeves and sleeve up my. I need to re-sleeve my legacy deck. So rock those next Wednesday. Provided the cards I need come in by then.
They also have the this amazing design with a skull hand going like this with a Phyrexian ring on.
Nice.
Yeah.
Don't quite think my LGS would allow those, but
I mean, my LGS did. They thought it was hilarious.
All right, I'm gonna pay 1 and 2 to play Friendly Teddy. When Friendly Teddy dies, each player draws a card. Then I'm gonna pay 1 and 2 to cast Raise the Alarm, create 2 1/1 white soldier tokens.
yep.
And there we go.
Okay. Before you move to combat, I have.
Yes.
Real.
Yep.
That'd be great, Cameron. He said, "Reach out to us. We're always happy to send you all some." I would absolutely love some for my legacy deck. Get the word out at the local store.
For sure.
So
Be
before you move to combat,
Yep.
I'm going to pay 1, and I'm going to cast Lightning Bolt, and I'm going to target Friendly Teddy.
Okay.
I'm okay with this.
So we all draw a card.
Yeah.
We
that's
all
what I
draw a
wanted.
card. Yep. Okay. All right. Poor Friendly Teddy. Well, then, as I move to combat, let's see, Caleb. I'm just making sure you've got 1-3. Yeah, you see,
I have a 3/4.
See, it sucks. You got defenders that you can swing at me with, and I hate it. I hate it, hate it, hate it, hate it, hate it. Like, I mean, you can block with me with and can kill Arabella, and if in case you guys haven't noticed, I'm getting very mana screwed here, very mana screwed. So I can't do much right now, and it sucks.
Thanks, Cameron. Yeah, I'll hit you up later for sure.
Yep. Sounds great.
Enjoy, Cameron.
I'm just gonna pass the turn. Can't do anything right now.
All right. Untap. Draw.
Now, Nick, I could have targeted Arabella with that lightning bolt.
You could have. I'm not mad. I'm not mad that you blew up the Teddy. I just can't do much right now because
I
I'm not
wanted
hitting land
the
drops, so.
I wanted the
Now
the
I'm
card
going to
draw.
cast Big Score. This one actually is Big Score.
Okay, good.
I'm going to pitch this snow-covered mountain, draw 2, create 2 treasures. Also, again, shout out to the Epic Storm for these awesome token packs that have made this stream much easier for me, as well as playing some generic CEDH both in person and on spell table. Then I'm going to play Rugged Highlands. And I'm going to pay 3 for a Lobber Crew. So 0/4 defender, tap, deals 1 damage to each opponent. Whenever I cast a multicolored spell, untap Lobber Crew. Spoiler alert, there's 1 multicolor spell in the entire deck, and it's sitting right here.
Well, fine.
I'll pass the turn.
Untap. Upkeep, draw. Okay. Right. So. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. So I'm going to tap the bridge for a black. I'm going to cast Supernatural Stamina targeting Infernal Pet. So we'll get +2/+0.
Apparently that play turned your video off.
Yeah, apparently it was such a strong spell.
Son of a
You turned your video off.
biscuit on a. Swear to hell. We had a couple good weeks.
We did. I thought you'd fixed it.
Yeah, I thought so too. There we go. Okay, so Supernatural Stamina targeting Infernal Pet. So it gets +2/+0, and when it dies, all that. I will then pay a black, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 to cast Howl from Beyond, targeting Infernal Pet. So a couple triggers. Infernal Pet will get another +1/+1 counter. And it gains flying till end of turn. And now has an additional +4/+0, so +6/+0 flying. I will move to combat. So 6. Caleb, I'm going to swing 10 in the air at your face.
Damn!
10 in the air at my face? That's not cool.
Yeah, well, you've got stuff that can hurt me later. So I got to get my shots in now.
Well, I'm taking 10, I guess.
And then I will pass the turn.
All right.
See, Nick's getting mana screwed, so I don't have to worry about him just yet.
See, I'm playing green. That doesn't happen to us very often.
Meanwhile,
Son of
Dread
a
Pirate's in the
bitch.
back, like probably vomiting up, Utopia sprawls.
All right, so I'm gonna tap 2 to play Grab the Prize, discarding Turn Inside Out. And because I discarded a non-land card, you're all gonna take 2 damage. And I'm gonna draw 2 cards.
Okay.
Neither of which were lands.
Damn.
This is not going the way I need. I didn't get even anything I can cast with what I have right now. So that really sucks. So I will screw it. I'll pass the turn, discard down to hand size 1.
Oof.
Untap. Okay, that's relevant. I'm gonna play a Conduit Pylons as my land for turn. It is a untapped surveil land. So
Oh.
ETB, I surveil, it taps for colorless, or I can filter through it for a mana. I think I want that on top. That's fine.
Hey, Nate, thanks for joining us on chat over on Twitch. Definitely appreciate it. You're the man.
Yep. I'm gonna activate Lobber Crew and deal you each a damage.
Yep.
All right.
I'm gonna pay 3. I'm actually gonna sack these 2 because I want to get these out of the way before Josh gets his dude. I'm gonna cast Fellow and untap the Lobber Crew.
Okay. We're doing good. We're playing some Pauper Commander, and it's good times.
Then I'm gonna tap 3 for this fun little card called Dragon Egg.
Yep.
So it is a 0/2 defender that when it dies, I create a 2/2 dragon with fire breathing.
All right.
I am down to 1 card in hand, and I will pass the turn.
Cool. Untap.
Uh,
Upkeep, draw.
I gotta get something going here.
Okay, that is a card. Let's see. 6 mana available. All right, so we're gonna go a black and a red, and I'm gonna cast Cranial Ram. Cranial Ram is a living weapon. When it ETBs, I create a germ. And
That's right. That was the card that was actually 3 banned in Pauper.
Yep.
Yes, it was.
And it gets +X+1, where X is the number of artifacts I control. Currently 1, 2. It would be more if I had more. 1, 2, 3. Because my land here is an artifact land. I'm going to tap 2, and I'm actually going to equip that Cranial Ram onto my Ornithopter. Right. 1, 2, 3. And you don't have any defenders with reach at the moment there?
Sure don't.
Okay. Well, I will move to combat. Nick, I'm going to send the Impulsive Pulver at you, and Caleb, you are getting the Ornithopter of Paradise, who's very swole right now. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1 at Nick, 4 at Caleb in the air.
I will go to 13.
Take 1. I take
Damn
1.
it! I wanted the Pulver to die. It's fine. Cool, Pastor.
All right, come on. Thank God. Jeez. Okay. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to tap 4, and I'm going to play Most Valuable Slasher, or Slayer, sorry. Whenever you attack, target target creature gets +1/+0 and gains first strike until end of turn.
Ooh, fun.
Yeah.
Yep, it's something. 2/2.
That's it.
Yeah, and only because I just got to do something. I'm going to go ahead and swing Arabella. She'll gain the trigger, so she's a 2/3 with first strike, swinging at you, Josh, for the moment.
I was gonna say, please swing at me, Nick. I will not kill Arabella if you swing.
I was going to say, because I could block with Arabella, and she would.
I'll swing at you. I'll swing at you. I'll swing at you.
Okay, so we both take 4.
Right, I gain
1,
4
2,
life.
3, 4.
I'm gonna block with the dragon egg, so I can get a flyer.
Okay, there you go.
Okay.
So I now have a 2/2 dragon fire breathing.
All right, there you go. And that's all I can do. I will pass the turn.
At your end step, I'm going to pay 4 and activate Bonder's Ornament. So everyone with a Bonder's Ornament gets to draw a card.
No.
Also, still at end step, I'm going to activate the Lava Crew and deal you each 1 damage.
That's fair.
I mean, it's fair. I don't like it, but it's fair. Oh, ay, ay, ay.
Overgrown Battle.
Okay.
And I'll pass the turn. That's the 0/4 defender, adds a green for each defender I control.
Yeah. All right. Okay.
Dragon Omelet has officially been cracked.
Oh, I can do this. No, I can't. Damn it. All right. I'm going to pay 3. And I'm going to cast Swarming Amoria. So I will create a treasure token.
Yeah.
And I will amass orcs 2.
Okay.
So the Onyx will become my orc army. Move them all over. There we go. Okay. And then I will see. It's a 2/4. All right, move to combat. I will have Impulsive Pilfer swing at Nick.
Okay, I will let it through.
Damn it! I need it to die. It's fine. It's fine. All right, and I will pass the turn.
All right, I will untap. Draw for turn. Yep, I'll do that. I'll pay 4, and I'll play Core Cartographer, which is when it enters the battlefield, I get to search my library for a Plains card, put it onto the battlefield tapped.
Yep, that's a good card.
Yep, smart card to play right now for sure.
Right.
And you can even get non-basic planes with it.
I know. I had at one point a non-basic Plains Mountain. I don't know if I still do have it in here or not.
Yeah, because there's like 2 you can play in this format, like the Dominaria ones.
And
I had the
Call
Dominaria.
Time Snow ones.
The Call Time Snow ones.
Yeah, I had the Dominaria one in here, but I took it out because I, for some reason, was thinking I didn't have a lot of fetch ability in here. But I mean, something to think about when I go back to Fort again. Well, I'll just grab a plains there. Enters tapped. Hey, I get a land. All right. Now, Josh, I want you to understand. All right, I could swing at you with Arabella. You're going to lose some life, but hear me out. I will just swing at you with Arabella, and I will drain Caleb's life closer to death, for what it's worth. Okay.
Fair enough.
So if we have
I don't
a
think
deal,
I'm the threat.
I don't necessarily think you have a lot of walls, and you're trying to get ready to channel fireball all of us with said walls. So I'm not loving that, Caleb. I'm not loving that. So I'll swing Arabella. It's a 2/3 with first strike.
Okay.
That's now 5. So I gain 5. You guys lose 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay.
All right. And then I guess Arabella's coming your way. So do you block or take the 2? I was hoping you wouldn't kill Arabella.
I
don't care
will
if you
take
block
the
it with
2.
something. All right. Pass the turn, Caleb.
At your end step, I'll activate Lobber Crew. D1 damage to each of you.
Yep.
All right, cool.
I'm going to pay 8 mana, and I'm going to activate Svella.
Dire
Big
need,
ability, top 4, cast a spell. Well, this card's kind of neat, but not what I want at this moment. It's like, do I get the Nature's Lore? Do I get the Rampant Growth? Or do I get the Fertile Ground? I think I'm just going to do the Rampant Growth because it's pretty.
That's fair.
So put those back on the bottom. Since I am activating this, I have to cast it right now, but it does get to ignore timing restrictions. And I'm actually going to get a red source. Untap, no abilities during my upkeep. Draw a card. Ooh boy.
Oh god. Oh god.
I'm going to tap to deal 1 damage to you all.
Okay.
All right.
I'm going to add 1, 2, 3, or 3, 4, 5 green. That for 2 red. So now I have 5 green, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, 15.
Oh god.
I'd like to do 15 damage to Josh's face.
What the hell?
Rolling Thunder, baby!
What the hell?
Wow. Damn.
And then I died to Nick.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing you did that. Because next turn, I was playing Gary.
Yeah.
And I had the devotion.
You stranded the Vent Sentinel in my hand the entire time, but Rolling Thunder, another legal fireball format.
There we go. Yeah, I was gonna, assuming what would I have drawn? a Boros Elite. I was gonna play Prideful Parent, make a cat token, then Rootborn Defenses, copy a soldier, make everything indestructible, and I didn't know I could Josh too. But all right, there we go. So, oh well. Thanks for the assist, Caleb.
Yeah.
That
You get 1
was-
point.
What the hell? Yeah. Thanks, child. Womp womp. Asshole. All right. So now, because of how quick these games do tend to go,
Yes.
should we do one more? I am cool for one more.
Absolutely.
I'm okay. I'm okay. Right. Given the time it is, I'm good for one more. Do we want to stick with this, or do we want to change our decks up?
Y'all can change if you want. I'm gonna keep playing this. I really love this deck. I think it's a lot of fun, and this is a breath of fresh air for me compared to the normal commander decks I play. So
That's fair.
Honestly, I'm
Yeah.
cool running this. You know, we're highlighting the Pauper format. Let's
fine.
give
Let's
it
just
its
stick
due diligence.
I mean, this has honestly been the most active our chat's been. We've gotten like,
Yeah. Let's just stick with it then.
yeah.
Child,
I don't think
I
we're
will
gonna
play
become
your
a
Jaeger
Pauper
deck
EDH
another day.
stream. I don't think we're going to become a Pauper EDH stream, but definitely could do this more. I think we've talked
Well,
about branching out into like other
Other
things. Like, so we've
formats,
done
yeah.
the CEDH night. Now we're doing this one. Nick had a really fun idea for a scenario game, and I've already had 3 or 4 other people approach me that like, hey, if you ever do CEDH again, I'd love to be on there. That are local people. I've got a guy who really wants to be on here just to show off how pretty his Lord Windgrace deck is. So
Okay.
we've got a lot of options, and this has been awesome. Thank you to everyone who just keeps tuning in every week, and chatting with us while we just do the thing that we love, which is play Magic the Gathering.
We could definitely do more of this. I'm not opposed to this. I mean, honestly, the sleeves cost more than my deck did to put together.
I think that foil desert that Caleb's running costs more than his entire deck.
Yeah,
Probably.
The foil desert is $15.
Oh, okay.
Yep. And we got a few other fun things like Caleb talked about. I have even considered, granted, it will be a proxy, maybe sans the commander, of putting together a CEDH deck. Truthfully, I actually wonder how many cards I would need to make Elevere CEDH, honestly.
I don't know.
I don't know if I'd need a ton.
I will only allow it if you get that playmat I sent you that said 0 days since missing my last trigger. And sorry, I reset the game to where it removed your commander, so you'll have to put them back in.
That's okay. We can do that. But after my last proxy order, I'm flush with shocks and duels and some 3-tree cities, some triomes.
What did you choose as the back of them? Okay.
Yep.
When Swan did one of his, he just to spite one of his friends, he did the Yu-Gi-Oh card back.
Ah.
Now, the cool thing, and Nick, you should have said something beforehand.
Yeah, what's that?
Because we have our own custom card back design.
Oh yeah, we do, don't we?
Oh, that's sweet. Hey, Josh, can you email that over to me?
Absolutely.
If I don't, now most of the time the proxies that I do, because it's ease of convenience, and I'm an impatient person. So if you ever see me playing with proxies on the stream, they were either ordered by a friend of the channel, Swan, or they are literally just pieces of paper in front of a card. But I wouldn't mind getting some more substantial, proxies here and there with those card backs. Because sometimes you just don't have enough commander staples to go around, though. I've been talking to these guys, and I am actually looking at starting to build a few more powered down decks, kind of de-spike myself, give myself that refresher. Still going to be playing CEDH, still going to be playing Legacy, but for stuff like this and my Friday night group where we're just coming to have a fun time, maybe not every deck needs fetches and duels and all that stuff. A bunch of tutors, a bunch of $20 and $30 cards. Just get back to the roots of Magic the Gathering for myself back when I didn't know how to build decks. And so just kind of playing a little suboptimally for the fun of just getting a refresh.
Yeah.
Everyone good? I got my 7.
Yep, I'm good. I'm good. I'm happy.
Cool.
I'll have a better start this time.
Sweet.
All right, let's do this. Draw a card. Gonna play a swamp. Tap the swamp.
Yep.
Shambling Ghast. Pass turn.
Whoo! All right. I'm gonna play a mountain into a spear spewer.
Oh.
0/2 that deals 1 damage to each player, including myself. But 1 drop on turn 1. Let's go. Pass turn.
All right. Drop for turn. Cool. I'm going to go ahead and just play a Fair Basilica tapped and pass the turn.
Untap. Okay, draw.
I thought about adding those to the deck, but I hadn't. I didn't do it.
All right.
I'm already running so many tap lands.
Play a swamp. Tap
I did the
swamp.
desert this cycle.
I kept him for the card draw.
So tap the swamp for a dark ritual. 3 floating.
Jesus.
Mental messed up.
Wait, who's playing blue? Yeah, nobody. Using 2.
Also, that's only uncommon.
Right. Horde Robber. Still have 1 floating.
That jerk again.
Crushing Drawbridge. Let's go.
Sure.
Move to combat.
Yep.
I will swing the Shambling Ghast at Caleb.
Huh. That appears to be a 1/1, does it not?
Yeah,
I have an 0/2.
cool. I made the attempt. Pass turn.
All right. Nope. Yeah, it's Cable's turn. Sorry. I'm going out of turn order.
You're good.
I'm all screwed up.
Nope. Snow-covered forest into overgrown battlement, and I'll pass the turn.
All right.
I am curving out like a champion over here.
I'm glad you're enjoying Pauper Commander. It honestly is a very fun format.
So I'm not going to lie to you, Josh. When you first suggested this, I was kind of like, I guess I have to build another deck, whatever. I was not super thrilled. I'm like, I don't really play Pauper. I have a deck, but I don't really play it. I was not super hyped. And then I found out Vince Sentinel was printed at Common, and I have been like chomping at the bit to play this format ever since.
All right, so I played a Hidden Grotto. I surveilled 1. I'm keeping it on top. I'm going to go ahead and tap 2 because I'm not going to let Caleb have all the fun. I'm going to play Angelic Wall. It's a 0/4 defender with flying. Pass turn.
See, walls are great. Also, what's that land that you played, Nick? Spell Table thinks it's Elephant Graveyard.
It's a Hidden Grotto. So it's
Grotto.
I can tap it to add colors, so I can pay 1 to add 1 mana of any color. And when it
Okay.
enters, you surveil 1, and it doesn't enter tapped. Honestly, for a common, this is actually a really good land.
So I'm playing the Conduit Pylon, which is the same exact card. It's just Conduit Pylon's a desert. I'm assuming that's a cave.
It's just a land.
Okay.
Yep. It's from Bloomborough.
Okay. Conduit Pylon is a desert. I have a card in here called it's Wall of the Forgotten. And it taps to deal a damage or taps to prevent a damage, one of the two. But only if you control a desert. I think it taps to deal a damage, or you have a desert in your graveyard. That's why I'm playing so many deserts.
All right. So I played my Rakdos
I'm going to
Guild
send the deck list
as my land
to
for turn.
Actually, I'm going to send the deck list to the group chat right now, so
Okay.
Josh can get it in the video description. I've been hiding it because I didn't want anyone to to know my secrets.
That's fair. I'm going to pay a
Yeah,
black.
Also, anyone who wants to check it out, follow me on Moxfield. I'm Glorious Wolfman, as I am everywhere else, and you can see all my cool decks and get my deck lists as I build them.
So I just
And I'm
cast
sure the same thing
leather
is happening.
armor.
Leather
Okay.
armor.
Yep. Equipped creature gets +0/+1 and has ward 1. And then it has equip 0, activate only once each turn. I'm going to activate that and put it onto my Horde Robber. So now Horde Robber is a 1/4 ward 1.
All right.
Okay.
Well, since y'all are butts and both have defenders, I'm just going to pass turn.
At the end step, all of us are going to take a damage.
Ah, God.
Draw.
I'm gonna play a mountain.
You skipped me again, Nick.
God damn it! What's wrong with me? I'm not drawing. I'm sorry. I'm really off today. 3 games and it's been a day, guys. So sorry.
You're good. You're good. No worries. I'm gonna play this Highland Forest, the Snow Duel. I'm gonna play a Thermo Alchemist. It's a 0/4 defender that taps to deal 1 damage to each opponent, and then if I cast an instant or sorcery spell, I untap it.
Yep. Pauper
Oh, yeah. I
All-Star.
know that one.
And I'm gonna make 3 green mana, and I'm gonna cast Whipvine. Whipvine is a 1/4 defender, can block as though it had flying. And then
Are you sure that's not Wild Growth?
no. That is actually Wild Growth, which is fine with me because I still have the mana boost. Yeah.
Nice.
And then, actually, I'm not going to play Wild Growth because I'm going to play this Reinforced Bulwark. It's a 0/4 defender that taps to prevent 1 damage that would be dealt to me this turn.
Oh.
Go ahead.
All right.
But if you look up the art for Whipvine, you'll see exactly why I thought this Wild Growth was Whipvine.
I'd already drawn. God, I am not on it today. Okay.
You're good,
Mountain.
man.
I put it on the bottom. It was a mountain. I put it on the bottom of the library. All right.
I wouldn't care if you left it on top.
I'd probably rather put it back on top because I don't want to get mana screwed, but I feel like I should do it the fair way. I'm gonna pay 2 and bring out Arabella and see if she survives. Pass turn because I can't attack yet.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw. All right, I will tap 2. Cast Claim. Make a treasure. And then I will. Yeah, we're going to do that. Sack the treasure for red. Tap a black to cast Body Dropper. So Body Dropper has, whenever I sacrifice another creature, put a 1/1 counter on Body Dropper. Then I can pay a black and a red, sacrifice another creature. Body Dropper gains menace until end of turn.
Side note, I've never had to click on so many cards on Spell Table in my life. But I'm sure the same could be said for both of you as I play these weird-ass walls.
Yeah. That's okay. All right. I will activate the artifact to equip it over to Kalane. Give it Ward 1. Might as well. And I will just pass the turn for the moment.
All right. At your end step, all of us are going to take a damage. Boop.
Bink. We're going to get binked to death.
Mm-hmm.
My favorite combo is I can do this, so I can deal you both a damage and then prevent 1 damage that would be dealt to me.
Yeah, that's gross.
Combos, boys, combos. gonna play Sun Scorched Desert. Nick, let's hit you in the face for one because you're about to start gaining some life.
All right, I'll take it.
Okay. I'm gonna tap this for green, and I'm gonna put that Wild Growth on Highland Forest, so it adds an additional green. Which I will do 3 into Axebane Guardian. And
Okay.
then I will add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 for a Wall of Tanglecord. So Axebane Guardian is one that makes a combination of mana. Wall of Tanglecord is a 0/6 defender that I can pay green to give it reach.
Oh,
And I still have 3 green floating, and I will add a red to cast Svella.
are you sure this isn't Shrek's "Get Out of My Swamp"? Because that's
I mean, my
kind of
commander
what I'm
does-
feeling like it is.
My commander's a troll, not an ogre. But this deck is a bit of a troll.
A
So
bit.
I'll pass the turn.
All right, untap, upkeep, draw. I'll play a plains. All right, I'll tap
I love Magic. the
2
Gathering.
to play acrobatic cheerleader. It's a 2/2 with survival at the beginning of your second main phase. If acrobatic cheerleader is tapped, put a flying counter on it. This ability triggers only once per turn.
Oh.
And then I'll pay 2 more to play Fear of Surveillance. We saw this one before. It's a 2/2 vigilance, and whenever it attacks, I surveil 1. Then I will go ahead and, because I don't think you have any way to kill it right now, Caleb, I'm gonna swing Arabella at you. I think you can
And then
block it. Obviously,
I have a 2/4. But
Yeah,
that's
but
about
it's
the best I got.
it's a 1/3. So,
Yeah.
so I'll gain 4 life. You guys will lose 4 life, and obviously you'll block Arabella, so you won't. No damage will go through.
Correct. I'm actually going to block with all my creatures.
Including
All right.
Svella?
What?
Including Svella?
Yeah, why not? It's a 1/3.
Oh,
Well,
Wow.
hang on a second.
that was a troll move if I've ever seen one.
I can't. It doesn't kill it. I have everything else has 0 power. We
Oh,
just
okay,
bounce off
gotcha.
each other. But
Okay.
you're bouncing off of all of my walls.
Boing, 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 boing.
The animation on Arena would be really funny right now. All right.
Doink, 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 doink.
Pass the turn.
Arabella's playing pinball right now.
Right.
Yeah.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and pay a black and a red. Activate Body Dropper. I'm going to sacrifice the Shambling Ghast. Put a 1/1
Yep.
counter on it. Trigger Shambling Ghast. Make a treasure. Now that has Menace. Alright, move to combat. Since I can't really get through, let's try it. Nick, I'm going to swing the Horde Robber at you. And Body Dropper is coming at Caleb.
What's its power and toughness?
4/4 with Menace.
4/4 with Menace, you say?
What
Yeah.
are you? And how big is what you're swinging at me?
A 1/3.
I'll block it with my angelic wall.
Okay. Boy, yeah.
Oh, I will take the 4.
Okay. And second main. Sure, why not? Tap the swamp, sack the treasure for red, cast Cranial Ram. So 1, 2, 3. So that is a 3/3 germ. All right, pass the turn.
At your instep,
Yep.
I would like to activate Spear Spewer. Holding priority, I would like to activate this to prevent the next damage that I would be dealt this turn. And then I'd like to still holding priority, I'd like to activate Thermal Outburst. So
Okay.
you all will take 2, I will take none.
Okay.
Also, by the way, did not realize I put this like synergy in the deck until just now. I mean, I knew I put both these cards in the deck. I never realized the synergy between the two when I was planning out this deck. Draw. Ooh. I have a wall of wood. It's a 0/3.
'Tis what she proclaimed.
Um,
Damn the walls.
walls are great. I'm gonna pass the turn.
Alrighty. And I'm going to untap. Draw. Play planes. So I'm going to tap 1 white so I can tap Hidden Grotto for a red. And I'm going to play red and a white. To play Hordeling Outbursts, create 3 1/1 red goblins.
Yep.
There's 2. So I'll just do this. And this is not a counter. This is that there are 3 of them. All right.
Yeah, that's okay.
And then I'll go ahead and tap my remaining white for a Boros Elite. And then let's see. I will go ahead. I think I'm still in a position where Arabella will bounce off you, Caleb, I do believe.
You are correct.
All right, so I will tap Arabella for combat. I'm also going to send my acrobatic cheerleader at you.
And me?
Well, I mean, you can block it with a wall. I just want to give it a flying. Well, I just want to give it a flying count.
Oh, it gets a flying counter. Okay, so it doesn't have flying yet.
You don't have flying yet, yeah.
It's a 2/2?
It's a 2/2, but on Arabella attacks, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I gain 8 life. You guys lose 8 life.
I mean, I think I'm required to block the 2/2 with my 2/4.
I mean, you can. It's fair. I just was, I gotta tap it somehow. So I figured
That's
I'd
fair.
do it.
And it was how much damage off the Arabella attack trigger?
It was 8.
8.
Ouch.
Yep.
1, 2, 3,
All right.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Acrobatic cheerleader will die. Stupid cheerleader. And I will pass the turn.
I thought you were supposed to save the cheerleader.
Nah, it's dude. This is clearly in many ways a horror themed deck, so the cheerleader dies first.
That's
Fair enough.
Fair.
Generally after a gratuitous sex scene.
Wow.
I have an entire movie about that. It was a really bad horror movie that I bought at a convention in Texas called Spirit Camp.
All right.
I mean,
I didn't know this.
It's a true statement, Josh. I mean, if you've ever watched a slasher film,
That's true.
Yeah. So the terrible thing about this movie, by the way, is I didn't know this. Like, I was just like, oh, cool, a horror movie. I'll check it out. And it was like $10, and I open it up, and there is a thong in there signed by all the actresses who were in the film. Apparently, everyone came with a free thong.
So I'm going to artifact line cycle the companion again.
Sojourner again?
Yeah.
Yep.
Get the Draws Fire Bridge. I wanted to cast that because it has affinity for artifacts, but I need the land more. Let's see here. What to do? What to do?
Swan and Tanner have already texted our group chat saying they're starting to work on these decks.
All right.
Nice.
I'm just going to pass turn for right now.
At your end step, I'm going to do the thing again where you all lose 2, I don't lose any. And I'm also going to tap Axebane Guardian for 7 in a combination of red and green and 8 and activate Spella.
Okay.
Okay, that's, well, out of all my options, I think this is the best one. I'm going to put it on the Sunscorched Desert. I'm going to get a Gift of Paradise. When it enters the battlefield, I gain 3 life. And then has add 1 mana of any color. Or the enchanted land has tapped to add 2 mana of any one color.
Okay. I don't think you have enough mana.
No, his mana is very rare these days.
Yep, his mana is very large.
Very scarce, sparse.
Sparse, yeah.
I'm going to cycle this Desert of Beef Indomitable. And I'm going to play an actual factual desert. So if I didn't have this desert in here, and I think I have a Chain Lightning in here that's the Legends version,
Yeah.
the most expensive card in my deck is Mobilize because it only has 1. It might have been reprinted on the list. I'm passing, by the way, but but it was a like $12 card. According to Moxfield, but one of my local game stores had it for like 3 or something. And I'm like, yeah, no, I want that. I think I spent a grand total of $5 building this deck. Because I share a collection with Tanner, as these guys know, but people watching don't. We share a collection of commons and uncommons, and so he was able to find every card here except like 5.
Yeah.
And so I went down to one of the game stores and they had 4 of them, and the other one was an Arcane Signet, which luckily I just had sitting around the house. So
All right, so I'm gonna I was gonna retap. I'm gonna tap 2. Want to play Ornithopter of Paradise.
yep.
And the other one I will tap a white and a red. Don't really need the white, but just declaring that it's white for Ragged Playmate, which is pay 1, tap, target creature with power 2 or less can't be blocked this turn.
Oh.
Yeah, that combination of Ragged Playmate and Arabella basically won me a lot of games in my pre-release for Duskmourn.
Yep. And then I'm just having an issue getting stuff to load right now, Caleb, but are you still just with a 2/4 commander? Is that all I'm seeing?
For now, yes. I do have the ability to activate my spell at instant speed. So I could get something better.
Okay, gotcha. But at the moment is what you're saying. Yeah, the moment you have.
Correct.
Yeah, but you can pay that its mana cost. I get it. Okay. Well, I'll take my chances and I'll swing Arabella your way. When that happens, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Everybody loses 9. I gain 9.
Ow.
6. I am going to go ahead and Axebane Guardian plus this Montaigne. Snow-covered Montaigne. And I'm going to activate Spella. 1. Okay. 2. Okay. Yeah, we're going to do that. He's on the bottom in random order. I'm then going to do the combination. So I'm going to cast Mobilize, and with the Mobilize on the stack, there's an untapped trigger for this. So I'm going to do the combination where you each take 1.
Okay.
Or you each take 2, then Mobilize will resolve. Or Mobilize is cast, untapping this. Or the untapped trigger resolves. I'll tap it again, so you each take 1 more. Then Mobilize resolves. So
We took 4 total during that, correct? 4 total.
And I'm
Oh wow. So
Yeah,
2,
yeah.
2 here, and then untap, and then tap again. So yeah, I took it to the total of 3, and I prevented 1 damage to myself.
Okay.
Then all my
so I'm-
creatures.
apparently I double KO'd myself.
Oh,
That's fun.
I'm also gonna tap this for a bunch of mana because I'm just gonna do this again. And activate spell again. The value. There is another version of this that I'm adding to this deck. I just didn't know it existed. It's called Vitalize. So, okay, this one far less good. But we're gonna do it anyway. So, I'm gonna tap this, deal you a damage.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast Kodama's Reach, untap it.
And this is all during the combat.
I'm going to get a snow-covered forest into play tapped and a snow-covered mountain in my hand. And I cannot kill Arabella, so I will just block it with a 0/6.
Okay.
That was it.
All right, that's the end of my turn. I am done at the moment, so passing the turn.
Oh, maybe I should kill the number turn roll. It's your end step. Do the thing. So you take 2.
All right, I take 2.
Also, still during combat, just because I can, I'm going to deal 1 damage to Arabella with Desert.
She takes 1.
Oh, damn. I guess I do actually have a way to kill Arabella. If I had thought about it, I could have blocked with Svella, and then after combat, or at the end of combat, dealt the damage with Desert.
Well,
that's my inexperience playing with Desert. It's not a.
That's fair. That's fair.
All right, so got a big draw step here. Let's see what we got.
Yep.
Okay. Not great.
Well, you
I'll
just
play
sit
a
behind
Rugged
your
Highlands.
trees and think about it.
Play Rugged Highlands as my land for turn because it gains me life. Let's go for 8 mana. Activate.
Wonder Twin powers activate.
2, 3.
That's a classic Super Friends
Okay,
reference.
okay.
Yep.
I'm gonna get a Commander Sphere.
Which you can sack to draw a card.
Which I will. But I'm floating a red first.
Fair.
Damn. All right. I'm gonna play Wall of Roots. And again, I think Nick's gonna have a clean sweep tonight.
Yeah.
It happens.
All right.
All right. Go ahead, Nick.
All right, let's just see. Since it's the last turn, I'll play it out. So all right, so untap, upkeep, draw. I'll play a plains. I'll tap 3 to play Living Phone. Then I'll tap 1 and tap Ragged Playmate to make Arabella unblockable. I'll swing, and I think that's now 10. So there we go. I go to 50. You go to dead.
I'll respond.
Yes.
Do the thing.
You're gonna take 2,
I take 2.
and I take no.
I go up to 48, so I'm above starting commander life total.
Yep. And I know we're not going to go to the end of combat, but I'm still going to try to deal Arabella damage with Desert.
Okay. I mean, she can take 1, but she can't be blocked now, so you can't deal the rest of the damage.
Oh yeah, well that's irrelevant too. You kill me on the attack trigger.
I do exactly. All right.
So I want to like some of the other cards in here. Nick, I have a werewolf. The defender adds a green, flips.
Nice.
I didn't get to play my Vent Sentinel because Josh showed me a removal, so I just held it in my hand. Some of the other cool cards in here, Here's the Wall of the Forgotten Pharaohs. It taps to deal 1 damage to target player. Activate only if you control a desert or if there's a desert in your graveyard. Another fireball that's legal. Disintegrate. It can't target multiple players, but boy, can it hurt someone.
Right.
I love this one, Trap-Root Kami. It can block as though it has flying and has toughness equal to the number of forests on the battlefield.
Nice.
Sprout Swarm, an absolute banger of a card. So it's got Convoke and Buyback, and then it makes a 1/1 Saproling. So if you ever get 5, you just get to loop it over and over again. Let's see, what else is really cool in here? Lobber Crew. So I've got a bunch of any walls that just tap to deal damage. I've got a Thallid Shell Dweller that gets to make Saprolings. I have 2 walls that can block as though they had Shadow.
Ooh.
Shadow is that Wraith? That's Wraith, right? Like Wraith counter. Well, that's the kind of thing that the one land that I have does.
Yeah, one land does. Yeah, Dothy Voidwalker has it, but a bunch of any Dothy has it. There's the Chain Lightning that Tanner found. It's from Legends. My Lightning Bolt, like I said, I have targeted removal. I just didn't see any of it, which is fine. Rolling Thunder. I had to hunt this card down. Surprisingly, we didn't have it. It's a Legends wall. It's called Wall of Earth. It's a 2-mana 0/6, but only printed in Legends.
Oh, nice.
And one of the other ways that I can actually win the game is I have a defender called Roving Keep. It's a 5/7 for 7, and I can pay 7 mana to give it +2/+0, and it gains trample and can attack as though it didn't have defender.
There you go.
The other plans are like I can overwhelm the board with Saprolings, with Sprout Swarm. I've got this dude that I can kick so he can attack as though he didn't have defender. And I've got the dragon token from the Dragon Egg. So, I just put this together in about 2 hours. I thought this was a really fun, really interesting deck. It definitely needs some more removal in the form of like Fiery Cannonade, probably, because that doesn't affect most of my creatures. But I like this deck a lot. I like this format a lot. I encourage everyone listening to play this format. Check it out. It's cheap. It's easy to build. You can build most decks with probably just the chaff you have sitting around your house. I mean, like I said, Tanner and I share a collection. He literally found every card except 5, and out of just our bulk, the whole deck with just the base level versions of everything. This deck is $100.13.
And all the deck lists are in the description now, so I made sure to put that in there. So
awesome.
Feel free to check it out. But yeah, this was a lot of fun. We will definitely do another Pauper Commander night for sure. So
with Arabella not invited.
No, bring her back. I'm gonna fix up this deck a little bit.
Yeah, I've got some other ideas, some other Pauper decks that I've been brewing anyway, so it'll be good.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And just check it out. Play the format. It's a lot of fun. I've got friends that are building this format. You can probably even like bling out your if you're one of like the foil people, you can probably bling it out pretty cheap, especially if you've not a lot of. I mean, there are some like Commander staples in here, Nature's Lore and things like that, but even those have been reprinted a bunch of times. Yeah. So it's just a genuinely cool format, and highly recommend checking it out. I will definitely be bringing this deck back, and I will probably be bringing it back to our regular Commander nights, and I'm gonna ramp it up a little bit, but I'm still gonna keep it, Pauper, so you're still not gonna see a Soul Ring or anything like that, but. I got some tooling around. I've got thanks to Josh for letting me know about PDHREC, so I've got some things to look at.
Yeah, and I included links obviously to the PDH Home Base and PDHREC in the description, so feel free to check that out. This really is a phenomenal format, and honestly great for beginners as well. because then they don't have to feel so overwhelmed with everything. So, but
I would second that for
yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
But that's
Yeah.
going to be it for this week's Thursday night showdown. Let's go around the horn, give any shout outs. Caleb?
Yeah. So shout out to everyone who has joined in. This has probably been our most active chat. We hope to just continue to see it grow. Pirate, Swan, you all have been on the stream. Enjoy Cameron for popping in. Talking about the sleeves. Jalapeno Popper letting us know. Everyone who joined on Twitch, just great. Big shout out to you all. And if you want to keep seeing what I'm up to magic wise, you can follow me on Twitter at Glorious Wolfman. I'm not super active on there. Same thing on Blue Sky. I'm at Glorious Wolfman. And like I said, you can follow me on Moxfield. I'm also Glorious Wolfman on there, and you can check out my deck list. I've got CEDH, I've got Legacy, I've got PDH, I've got just generic commander decks, I've got random crap that I brew and half-ass brew, and you're welcome to let me know that this deck sucks. But yeah, just come check me out.
Awesome. And Nick.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It was a lot of fun. I am surprised actually Arabella did so well. I did buy some cards for the deck, but a lot of this stuff too was stuff I did have lying around. I had a lot of fun building this. Absolutely, I agree, guys. We should do more of these. It is a lot of fun, and there are there are a considerable amount of legendary creatures. I never really thought about it, but how many? Since I do like the idea, I know anything could be a commander, but I like the idea of still sticking to the core of what commander was with a legendary creature, and there are a number of them that are still fall into it, especially with the Lord of the Rings set, which I had to say added quite a few uncommon legendary creatures. So so I think we could have a lot of fun for sure with a lot of decks in the future. And I am excited about some of the other formats we've been talking about, a few new things, even the possibility, guys, honestly, of us throwing out a couple nights here and there that are actually not Commander, but celebrating some of the other formats that we love. Like I'm a huge fan of Pioneer and things like that. So I think that could be a lot of fun for us. So we're going to play around with some stuff, mix it up. But definitely, I think next week we'll definitely get back to just a good old game of Commander. So Caleb can play
into Legacy.
Yeah.
So Caleb can play himself a demonic tutor. I mean, I'll build a legacy deck, but it's gonna be proxied 100%.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. So, I'll do it for kicks and giggles. I'll build any deck of any format as long as I can use proxies for it, because I'm not gonna drop $7,000 on a deck. But anyways, this was a lot of fun, everyone. I hope everyone has an awesome weekend. Take my advice. My wife and I and my son, we're gonna have what we're dubbing a McConaughey weekend. I heard Matthew McConaughey talking about just having a slow roll, chill weekend, man. We just let it come as it goes. So I hope everybody can do that. Just let the weekend come. Don't make plans. Maybe take your shirts off if it feels good, whatever it is. So, but thank you guys so much. I appreciate you guys, and looking forward to seeing y'all next week.
Awesome. And
later, everyone.
You are going to want to tune in next week because we've got a special guest from Kingdoms TV joining us. So you're not going to want to miss that. So, but yeah, we will see you all next week. Thanks again. And make sure to appease the algorithm, like, comment, share, do all the things. We appreciate it. And on that note, we out.